2022 Lexus ES 250 review. What's new? Lexus Safety System Plus 2.5 debuts with upgrades. Center display is closer to the driver and is now a touchscreen. New by AWD headlights. Part of the 7th ES generation introduced for 2019. The Lexus ES 250 finally brings an all-wheel drive powertrain to the ES lineup. Unfortunately, the 250's lethargic four-cylinder engine is unworthy of being in a luxury car such as this. Unless you absolutely need the AWD system, the V6-powered ES 350 is a better buy. The ES 250's endearing qualities are otherwise present in the ES 350 as well. The Lexus ES 250 debuted last year as an affordable alternative to the more powerful ES 350 and more efficient ES 300 hybrid. It has a similarly generous complement of standard features that includes the assurance of all-wheel drive, which is unique among the ES lineup. As is typical with most Lexus vehicles, the ES 250 emphasizes comfort over performance and may not satisfy some drivers' appetite for some fun behind the wheel. How does the ES 250 drive? The ES 250 isn't sporty and fun to drive like a 3 Series, but it's competent and stable when going around turns. The steering is a little light and uncommunicative, but it's nonetheless accurate. A smooth shifting transmission and easy-to-control brakes are among the other highlights. But these attributes are also generally applicable to the ES 350 as well, a vehicle that doesn't share the ES 250's albatross, the non-turbocharged four-cylinder. Borrowed from the more pedestrian Toyota Camry, it produces nowhere near the power expected of the class. A 0-60 mph time of 8.8 seconds is embarrassing for a luxury car. Unless you absolutely need all-wheel drive traction, the V6-driven ES 350 is a better buy. The 2022 Lexus ES 250 receives some notable upgrades, especially in the technology department. The new Lexus Safety System Plus 2.5 adds pedestrian, cyclist and oncoming traffic detection, while the infotainment display is moved closer to the driver and is now a touchscreen. This is a major improvement to the previous year's system, which relied on a frustrating touchpad controller. These new upgrades will likely help it standing among other luxury sedans that include the Genesis G70, BMW 3 Series, and the all-new Mercedes-Benz C-Class. Check out the expert rating below to see what we're talking about. How's the interior? Getting in and out of the ES is no trouble thanks to the low seat cushions and wide door openings. There's also a good size gap between front passengers and door panels that creates a feeling of space. There's loads of room in the back seat, especially between the seat backs and knees, even for 6-foot-tall passengers. That said, a standard sunroof and sloping roofline create headroom issues for tall folks. Drivers of most heights and body types should find a comfortable position given the power-adjustable seat and mostly clear views all around the car. Most controls are within reach. It's odd that Lexus didn't put the seat heating and cooling controls near the climate controls, but at least they are physical buttons and not virtual ones buried in a display screen menu. The ES volume knob is great and feels like one from an old-school stereo receiver. How comfortable is the ES 250? Comfort and a sense of isolation remain ES hallmarks. The front seats are firm and supportive and are easy to get in and out of. The rear seats are just as comfortable, if a bit wide and flat. You can sit up front or in back for long stretches without fatigue. The ES platform is more comfortable cruiser than sports sedan, and it absorbs bumps and road rash without transmitting harshness to the cabin. There's a bit of intrusive wind noise at highway speeds, more than we'd expect of a Lexus, but maybe it's just more noticeable since the car tames road and tire noise so well. Engine noise is palpable, however. The four-cylinder makes such a racket during acceleration you'll ponder why Lexus greenlit this Toyota engine for use in its luxury sedan. How's the tech? Our test car came with the spectacular-looking 12.3-inch infotainment display. The widescreen navigation maps look great thanks to the excellent color contrast and indicators. Using the touchpad controller while in motion is onerous, but thankfully the display now has touchscreen capability. You can also control mini-nav, phone audio, and even climate control functions through voice commands. The optional Mark Levinson sound system is well worth its modest cost. The ES also includes several standard driver safety features, such as adaptive cruise control and lane keeping assist, which help minimize lane wandering. How's the fuel economy? The ES 250 is estimated to achieve 28 mpg combined, 25 city/30 for highway. This is a few mpg better than most other four-cylinder powered midsize luxury sedans with all-wheel drive, such as a BMW 530X Drive. However, those rival sedans are considerably more powerful. The Lexus ES 250 does not deliver the driving dynamics afforded by any of its rivals, or even the V6-powered ES 350. The four-cylinder/AWD combo makes the ES feel more ponderous than anything else in the class. Even when you look past the powertrain, there's not much else going on here to stir excitement. The distinctive design affords the ES 250 some personality, and the interior is larger and more lovingly crafted than the price tag suggests. It's a definite step up from the Toyota Avalon, on which it is based, but it's a shame that the four-cylinder is so groany and loud. How's the storage? You get a big trunk with the ES 250. Cargo space stands at 13.9 cubic feet, slightly more than most competitors offer. Unfortunately, you can't fold the rear seats to increase space, and there's only a pass-through slot for long items. Storage for small items inside the cabin is abundant. There's also plenty of space for child safety seats, and they're easy to install. Just attach the plastic tabs over the car seat anchors and the seat cushions. Generous rear seat room means most seats will fit without needing to slide up the front seats. Is the ES 250 a good value? For a relatively affordable sum, the ES 250 delivers a compelling luxury experience. The upholstery feels supple and substantial, and the cabin shows typical Lexus attention to detail in the tight panel gaps, high-quality controls, and detailed stitching. Only the coarse and underpowered engine takes away from the typically excellent Lexus experience. Warranty coverage is on par for the segment. The mid-range luxury trim gets our recommendation since it adds a lot of features for a reasonable premium over the base model. If you're seeking more performance, we'd suggest checking out the ES 350 instead of the ES 250 Sport model, which is still hampered by the smaller engine's lack of power. Lexus ES 250 models. The 2022 Lexus ES 250 is available in 4 trim levels: Base, F Sport, Luxury, and Ultra Luxury. All ES 250s are powered by a 2.5-liter four-cylinder engine, 203 horsepower, 184 lb-ft paired to an 8-speed automatic transmission. Unlike the other two models, all ES 250s come standard with all-wheel drive. Pros: comfortable and mostly upscale interior. Smooth ride. Standard all-wheel drive on all ES 250 trims. Plenty of space for the price. Cons: sluggish acceleration with inline-4 engine. Driving dynamics fall short of German competitors. Rear seats don't fold down.